In the same way that God knew what would happen in your life, He also knows exactly what you have to do to stay on track to accomplish His plan. This is the part that blows my mind. Because really, if you want me to be perfectly bluntly honest with you, there is no reason why this guy should be teaching the Word of God to this group today, based on my past life. There's just no way. You know, I mean, the fact of the matter is that I was a rebel. I had run away from home. You know, I was on the outs. I had broken the law. You know, I was a mess. I was a drunk. All of those things that just seemingly lead you down the wrong path, that's where I was. But when God got a hold of my life, He said, I knew that. But you see, I'm not thinking about your past. I'm thinking about my future. And when He said that, He said, not my future, Dan's future, but God's future in and through my life. You see, God knew millions of years ago what I would be like. And He knew that He could conform His purpose and His plan in spite of what had happened in my life. Listen, God has not looked at your life and said, oops, we need a plan B. There is no plan B for your life. You have what it takes for God to finish His purpose and His plan in your life, what He intended to accomplish all along. I love what Psalm 139 verses 15 through 17 says. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Wow. Think about that. All of the days ordained for you were written down before one of them came to be. God planned you millions of years ago. And all of your days were ordained before one of them came to be. And then the verse, how precious to me are your thoughts, God, how vast the sum of them. I want you to see something here. The word ordained that we just looked at there is actually the word yatsar. And yatsar is a word that means to be designed, something that is designed. It is not just the word that, okay, you're going to be this and you're going to be this, but there's actually the idea that something is designed to be something. For example, a potter designs and shapes what he wants to create and end up with. So when a potter is working on a lump of clay, that is yatsar. He is designing it and working it so that it will become what he wants it to become. He has a design. He has a plan. He knows where it's going to end up. He knows what he's working with. He knows the mud. He knows the makeup of the mud. He knows that if he messes up, it'll be destroyed. But the mud itself is distasteful. It's disgusting. It's just a mess. It's dirty. It's filthy. It's wet. It's just a blob of useful dirt. Just like you. And the potter is yatsar. He's designing you. He ordained your days. He designed you, and he is shaping you into what he wants. He knows the flaws in the clay. He knows what the problems are in the clay. He knows how to fix the clay. He's not going to take, oh, this clay's no good. I'm throwing it away. Let me find another piece of clay. He doesn't do that. He knows what he's working with. He's simply designing you to finish, to become the finished product that he had planned all along. God isn't giving up on you. God doesn't give up on the pottery that he's making. It's a process. He has ordained you to have this design and what he wants to accomplish in and through your life. So even though things have gone wrong in your life, it hasn't changed the course that God has designed for you. God's not finished yet. That's not fatalism. It's an affirmation that God is in control.